Hi everyone, it's Edna here. I did this one video on the Chopin Prelude number 1 and I got some very nice feedback of people who want me to go on with this, and I think it's actually a very nice idea. So G major is a rebirth, and that really for me encapsulates, okay, we've got life, you know, the living the life, we've got the death, and then it's never a whole ending. I mean, death is not an end, there is always something coming afterwards. And so that's for me number 3. We get back this sense of tone. You know, remember we said there is this one tone. Okay, so what is the tone making here? Here we have in the middle and now look the theme in the right hand. So it's the same theme, again at a different pace. This one is fast. This one is slow. It's really fascinating how he's using just this one element and then he makes it short and he makes it part of a big pattern with a lot of notes, and you almost don't notice it, but it is noticeable because it is at a key place. It's at a strong beat. And then when you look at the theme, now the big challenge of this piece is, of course, Chopin has always thought about pianism also as a way to work on certain technical challenges. And these technical challenges, of course, they have goals. One, of course, is absolutely a musical goal. How does it sound? To create different kinds of sound. Part of these goals is basically to work on certain difficulties. And the big challenge here for the pianist is to manage to get the left hand, which is usually I mean, if most of us are, well, if many of us are right-handed, is to get the left hand working here. And then this is with a thumb, and this is again a thumb. And so you have a hand, what you see, your thumb is really your thickest finger. And so as the thickest one, it's also your loudest one. So you're trying to get your thumb not to be too thick and to get this kind of feeling of lightness. And now the sound is in the theme. And like in Bach, it's like every harmony has a different kind of color. I talk about that in Prelude number 15, if you want to go look. And so it's not about playing loud or playing soft. Everything is soft here. It's all very light, it's all very soft, but it's not the same color. And you have to think about each harmony having its own color and its own expressivity. So after number 3, we get to number 4. You see, these are really short pieces. I feel that we can really put them together in a way and talk about a few of them at the same time. So let's still get to number 4, which is a very popular one. I mean, I know a lot of people like to play it. Now let's talk about the structure, because we said number 1 had to do with this full tone answering to each other. Number 2, the funeral march, had to do with this semitone. So number 4 is actually more oriented towards the semitone. How is it so? Well, the affect, I mean, just like in Bach, the affect is a sad one. So it's more going into the semitone. Now look. Now a semitone. Now semitone in left hand. And you see, I just played all the semitones here. Actually not all of them, because if you look at the left hand, you have the G going to F sharp, and then the top voice E to D sharp. Now the F sharp to F natural, and now the D sharp to A, and now the middle voice, the A. And so actually there's almost really no moment where there's not a descent into the semitone. So for me, this is about playing this semitone in all the voices, all the time, following each one. First in the top voice, then alto, then bass, then alto, then tenor, and bass. So next time we can continue either with this or with the Bach Preludes and Fugues, but it's actually quite interesting to look at both of them. See you next time. Bye.